So I wanted to do a video on just like my thoughts on a certain film that I went to go see in the cinema. I went to go see it last night because where we live right now, it's going into like a whole national huge lockdown again. So it was like kind of like a last hurrah of what film to watch. We were originally going to watch Hocus Pocus, but we found this other one on the website. And this film was called Unhinged. And I literally have to jump onto this microphone and just say a bunch of stuff about it because like I felt like it was so underrated. First of all, we were only people in the cinema, in the theatre, so we had the best time just screaming at the screen the whole time. And this is gonna be a bit scatterbrained because I'm just like going from my brain first impression kind of thing and like not going from anything else. But that film, it was about basically, it was about this woman. She's late for work. She's not work. She's late to bringing her kid to school. And by the way, her kid is like quite old. He's like, I don't know, 12, and she looks so young. Like she looks like his sister. Like you would never think that they are mother and son. Like he is her brother. Like that's what you think. Even though that she does have a brother that she lives with. Anyway, she's kind of like, she's like going through a rough patch, going through a divorce and stuff. And she's like late for everything. And she's rushing to get her son to school on time, or like detention or something like that. And on the way there, she, some guy is in front of her at the stoplights because like she's complaining about the traffic and stuff. Also, if you live in LA or like any place like that, how can you deal with that traffic? I don't even know if the film was set in LA, but it looked like that. Anyway, and he, at the beginning of the film, he kills his wife and his wife's now husband. So he's like an absolute maniac. And he's just stopped at a red light. The red light turns green. And then he just stays there. So she like honks the horn, like continuous honk. And then they're just like waiting. And he pulls up by the side of her again. And he's like, hey. And he's like, do you know what a continuous honk is, ma'am? And then he's like, do, 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 do. It means, hey, just to get your attention. Do, 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 do. Like he does the honk like that. And he's like, it's alright, I apologize, I just was a little bit preoccupied. And he kind of says sorry, and he's like, if you can just do the same, then we can just totally forget about this. But she, for some reason, like she does not want to apologize to this random guy, right? And she's like a bit creeped out. And all the while, he's still got blood on his shirt. I don't know if anyone else noticed, because I went to see you with my mum and my sister, because you gotta stay to your own household these days because of coronavirus. I went to see you with my mum and my sister, and I don't know if they noticed, but he still had blood on his shirt from killing his wife. And maybe I shouldn't spoil it as much, but some other stuff happens as well. But anyway, this film, if you've ever seen Hush on Netflix, it's that same kind of feeling of just like utter terrifyingness, and that's not a word, but you know what I mean. And just completely, it's like so scary. Not scary, but it's like those films where you're on the edge of your seat, you're on the edge of your seat and you're screaming at the screen and you're telling them go, 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 and you're just getting so into it. And it makes you feel like, ironically, it makes you feel like you've gotten hit by a truck, like when you're watching it. Like I was watching it, and at one point something happened where I was so enthralled in the film and attached to it. Now, when this thing happened, I was shaking and like tears came to my eyeballs because it was that abrupt. Like, if you've ever watched like the dash cam videos or like shocking videos on YouTube, like the car crash videos on YouTube, like if you've ever watched that, imagine a film of those, like just a compilation of those, and like have a little story to it as well, because you can think, oh, it's just road rage, what can they do, like what more can they do with that? But as the film goes on, there's never a low, if you know what I mean. Like, it's like constant suspense and jump scares. So if you've never seen it before, I highly recommend this film. It's called Unhinged, and the acting was absolutely phenomenal. Like, the guy who's going around just, you know, ruining this entire person's life, the main character called Rachel, his acting was amazing. And the little boy from the new Chucky, he was in it as well, and he's such a cute little actor. He's a good actor as well. So I definitely recommend that you watch it. And the other thing was, like, the whole point of the film, like at the beginning, like the as the credits go on the screen, like the introduction, which I really liked, was all kind of compilation videos of just like people being mean to each other, just like, you know, people beating each other up in the shop and all that stuff, and like the whole point of it was like, you know, it doesn't take anything to be kind, like just be kind. And like, that's so true. Like, no, like these days it's like I don't know, but it's like, yeah, just be kind. Like, it's so normalized to just scream and honker each other and stuff. But then again, it does not redeem the guy to go around ruining this entire person's life, Rachel's life, the main character. And I feel like I'm really torn right now whether to like tell you the whole plot or like leave it up and, you know, just not involve any spoilers or anything. So I think you need to watch it. But I was like, I'm not gonna spoil it, and then I was gonna say, oh, at the end. But all right, I gotta say this because I need to say this without explaining anything, because it bugged me so much. Obviously, this guy is like going around attacking everyone and everything in his sight, and a car chase here, a car chase there, gonna kill her, not gonna kill her, gonna kill her, you know, all that stuff, right? And like at the end, they have like, you know, the big showdown, the big boss scene, and like this massive guy kicks this woman about like 6 times in the stomach. Excuse me. 6 times in the stomach. And like after that, she's got a few bruises here and there, and then she drives, like after a whole film about her like getting murdered. Well, not getting murdered, like getting chased and hunted down and like crashed into, and loads of car crashes every 5 seconds. It's very, very, like, just hurts your whole heart. Like, it makes you feel like you got hit by a truck. But after that, it shows her driving her car leisurely. Like, you would not do that. Like, you've just got attacked and, like, you're traumatized out to no end. Everyone you've ever known and loved is just, like, something happens to them in a horrible, horrible way. And you're like, you know what? Would you like to go see my brother? Come, yes, you're a young child. Let's go see your uncle. Yes, I will drive my car. Like, they could have at least shown the police taking her there. Or, like, shouldn't it, like my mother said, like, shouldn't they have gone to the hospital first? But yeah, so my great little opinion, well, bad opinion, well, any opinion, what do I know, you know? But the thing is, I am a huge fan of thriller movies where I am on the edge of my seat, my heart is pounding and I am anxious and scared for my life. And I incredibly love that more than Go and more than anything else. But yeah, and for ages I've been trying to find another film that makes you feel like Hush on Netflix does, like that sort of feeling of just screaming at the screen. That's the only way I can explain it. Like those films that just make you want to scream at the screen. Those are the best ones. And this was kind of like that, and it was very, very nice indeed. But yeah, I hope you didn't mind this kind of chatty, ranty kind of video. And I hope that you at least tolerated it. And if you have seen the film or you're gonna watch it, let me know in the comments, because that would be super cool. And if you have any Scream at the Screen film recommendations, can't even speak, please also put that in the comments below. And it was amazing in the cinema. We were the only ones in there, so we could scream at the screen in the cinema, which, like, if other people were in there, we wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, so hope you didn't mind, hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if you have any Scream at the Screen films, and I will see you in my next narration coming up soon.